Hello, everyone. And this is Allison Howmann. Welcome to another Lunch and Learn with Allison. And I love talking about ChatGPT. I love talking about AI. And I'm going to take you through ways to navigate AI applied because, look, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's like, oh, you can use it for this, you could use it for that. But I want to teach you how to do it so that way you can do it for yourself, for your brand. And last week we talked about a little bit about the features to utilize the mobile app. And I just want to go through like some of the basics as to how to use the desktop app and how to use it for SaaS businesses. So let's say you are a big SaaS business, a small SaaS business. I mean, this content matters. Content matters so much to you. It is the bread and butter of what you do because you don't have a physical product to ship out to someone. All you have is your words, your content, the way that you persuade people with the things that you do and the things that you can do for them. So whether it's, any form of content creation, ads, blogs, tweets, everything like that is so, so important. And ChatGPT truly helps you navigate all those things and test some things by being able to create a massive amount of content in a little amount of time. And that way you can A/B test a lot of stuff, figure out who the winners are, and go forth with those. So I'm super excited today to talk about a SaaS company. They're a SaaS company I've had an eye on for a long time. They're called Moxo. So let's jump into them today. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at their website. So they already have a beautiful, beautiful website. I was actually talking to someone who works for this company, and they said they're releasing a freemium, which is a free um, software integration, and that's super duper exciting. And so the page here looks a little bit different than when I just last went on, which is super super exciting. So they make your business workflow. They make it easy from customer, vendor to partner projects. So that is truly what they sell. And let's figure out how we can even make it even better because I know they have blogs and everything like that. I know they also have social media. So I'm trying to think of what I want to tackle first. I was demoing this the other day. So let's do this first. So I'm going to go to their blog right here. And so already off the bat, I'm like, make your business flow Moxo. I'm already thinking of slogans in my head about what they could say about themselves. That's just how my brain works. So let's do, what was the one that I worked on last time? I think it was this one. Okay. So why automate your customer onboarding process? So this, I love this already. It gives out a couple of main points. Organization. So let's see. I have a little trick here that I do. Sometimes it is, I want to make things quicker, easier, and we can take this blog and repurpose it into so many different things. So I am here on ChatGPT. I have a bunch of plugins because I like ChatGPT way too much. So I have a ton of plugins right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the blog and say, we're going to paste it right here. And we are going to say, read this blog and turn it into, what do I want to do? Turn it into a 8th grade reading level. Because surprisingly, not a lot of people they're having trouble in schools with teaching kids how to read, and we want to make things as simple and easy as possible. So read this blog and rewrite it at an 8th grade reading level. Because again, we want to A/B test stuff. So this is how you're going to do it. Okay. 8th grade reading level. It's going to read it. Super important business, especially when you're starting to work with a new customer. Okay, mapping your process. So it's slight changes when you take it from different grade levels, right? But the reason why I'm doing this first is because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this and turn it into a tweet. So please create a tweet storm. Having trouble spelling. It's been a long day. Please create a tweet storm from this blog post and mention automating with Moxo. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's kind of basic. Here's how you take it a step further. Have to wait till it's done. We're going to say, please revise this tweet storm with and include a engaging hook and call to action for the okay, link hook and call to action. Okay, let's see what it can spit out now. Starts with a question. Is your customer onboarding process holding you back? Right? So it's either a yes or no, and that's going to get someone in right away or have them keep scrolling. Okay. First impressions are crucial in business. Automating your onboarding process can be key to winning your clients' loyalty. And then we get some hashtags here. Imagine onboarding process where clients are automatically updated and informed. We love that. How do I do this? Okay, so now it automatically took the concept of the blog and created a hook. So, do you have trouble with your onboarding process? If you do, that's your pain point. We want to help you. So, this is a great way to utilize ChatGPT to repurpose content, because sometimes it is so hard to think of, always be thinking of new things. But we can repurpose it in different places, whether it's Twitter, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, I don't know, a Google ad, something like that, to make it different or more engaging, or addressing a pain point or something like that. And these are the ways that you can take one piece of content and multiply it by 50 in half the time. Otherwise, traditional writers are just, plugging away, thinking of every thought that they could have, but sometimes we don't have the time for that. And so this is really how you take your content that's on your SaaS website and just multiply it and make it so much easier. Now, of course, proofread it, make sure that it aligns with your brand and your brand message, mission, everything like that. But I mean, I've also created some of my own little GPTs that have a set of roles that they can always go back onto, but that's a little more advanced. But these are kind of the basics as to how to take one piece of content that you write for your SaaS company and multiply it. And this is super, super exciting stuff. I could also say, I mean, the bounds of this is amazing. I could also say, like, I know that Moxo has delved into YouTube a little bit, but let's like do like a educational video. So, um, based on this tweet storm, create an outline for an engaging and educational video for someone who can be a Moxo clientele, uh, could be Moxo clientele. Words are not my friend today. Okay, let's see let's see what it comes up with. And again, we're taking one blog, we made it a tweet already. Now we're going to make it a YouTube video. Okay. Suggested length 3 to 5 minutes. Transform your customer onboarding with Moxo, a game-changing solution. We love that. Business owners. Okay, so it's already analyzing the blog to see who the target audience is. So if you really write a phenomenal blog, it's going to understand it. So business owners, customer service managers, IT professionals. I know they also do real estate and they also do banks as well. So I would probably add that into a customer profile. Okay, quick hook. Start with a question or a bold statement about challenges or traditional customer onboarding. Like customer onboarding can be really difficult. And like for most of customer onboarding, not only is it difficult, but people have already spent money with you so far. They need to feel like they've had a win. So maybe there's some way that Moxo can offer them a win right away, like some sort of reward system right away as to like how the onboarding process functions. Maybe the customers within each company get some sort of reward, like cash back, a bonus. I'm not sure entirely, but something of that sort. Okay, importance of first impressions. I'm too excited about this stuff. Highlight the significance of first impressions. So that's what I said, like the onboarding process is so difficult already. Like, let's make it easier. Um, explain how automation streamlines the onboarding process. Like, how does Moxo automate these processes? Is it the technology behind it? How does that technology work? Those could be other videos. Introducing, okay, so a little bit about Moxo, their elevator pitch. What are they? What do they do? How can they help? Step-by-step guide to automating with Moxo. Real world success stories, some case stories as to like who, what they did. Maybe they have some KPIs in terms of like revenue generated, increased customer base, something like that. And then what is the Moxo's unique selling point? Like what does Moxo do better than everyone else? And then, of course, call to action, whether it's going into the description for a link to a phone call with Moxo, something of that sort, end screen. And then also, like I said, we can take this even further and have it do kind of the basis as to the description, the keywords, everything like that. So now these are basic things and surface level things. What makes this different from you could be really good at ChatGPT, right? Or you can be an absolute expert at it. What is going to make the difference is the data that you feed it and the data that you have access to. So, um, maybe I can feed it some KPIs, um, some Excel spreadsheets as to like, what type of customers are joining, and then like what are their pain points, everything like that. So the more data that you can bring ChatGPT initially, the better results you're going to get in the long term. So these are like basic surface area. I just copy and pasted the blog and added it to ChatGPT. This is where AI is truly going to change the game for businesses when it's actually integrated into the whole process of the day to day, as to like understanding the data, synthesizing the data, summarizing it, giving you tweets, tweet storms, YouTube videos from the same piece of content. This is the most exciting thing in the world for me. And I'm so glad. And I would be happy to share it with a SaaS company. So yes, this is me, Allison Howmann. I am, a as much of an AI expert as I can be in this day and age. I don't have a degree yet, but I hope so. I would certainly take those tests, and I would love to help out any SaaS businesses or any general businesses into integrating into this next era of business and how you use AI to benefit and grow and increase your revenue. So, thank you so much for listening. Let me know if you have any questions in the description.